Hello everyone, welcome back to another session of social class. I am Kavita here to present the next concept from this lesson. The lesson name is the impact of British rule in India. In previous class, we discussed about the land tax system, the effect of land tax system in India. So, in land taxes, British introduced land taxes on farmers because they paid 4 lakh pounds to the British government. Because for that, the British East India Company introduced 3 main land taxes in India. Those are Zamindari system, permanent Zamindari system, Mahalwari system and as well as Raitavari system. According to their land taxes, who suffered the lot of problems in India? Of course, farmers. So, farmers had to pay land taxes for the company. Here, Jamindaras became a landlords because Jamindaras were the mediator for the company and as well as for farmers. Their duty to collect land taxes from the farmers. So, by the all 3 taxes, Jamindaras and company had become very rich and Indian farmers were faced lot of problems by the land taxes. So, next concept here, the impact of land taxes in India. Of course, who suffered? Farmers. These are the concept we discussed in previous class. Today, we are with a continued part from this lesson, that is modern education system. In today's session, we are going to learn how British introduced modern education system in India and the impact of the British education in India. By the British education, what were the impact in India? So, these are all concepts now we are going to learn in today's session. Yes, before going to learn the modern education system, before that basically India was continue traditional education system in India. Traditional in the sense sampradayikavagi. So, before introduce of modern education system in India by the British, before that India was continue traditional education system. Traditional education system in the sense Vedas, Upanishad, Shlokas. So, like that they were studying. So, that they continued, India was continued traditional education system in India. But education system in India changes in the middle age. So, before that traditional system was there. The later on education system was changed in the middle age during of the Muslim ruling time, in the sense Islamic dynasties. When Islamic dynasty was started to rule in India, they introduced different education system in India. Before that traditional system was there. When Islamic dynasty was started to rule in India, in that education certain changes education system had changed in the middle age during of the Islamic dynasties, because India was ruled by many Islamic dynasty. For example, Delhi Sultan, Mughal, Bahmani kingdom. So, these are dynasty were ruled in India. So, during of the middle age education system was changed in India, and the later on when British started to rule in India, everything education system was changed under the ruler of British. So, in the 18th century, by the 18th century, entirely education system of India had been changed in every time, in all over the India. So, before traditional system, the next Islamic education was started, and later on when British was started to rule in India, the entire education system of India had been changed during of the British rule by the 18th century. What they introduced, what they changed in education system is, so Warren Hastings. So, Warren Hastings as the Governor General of British East India Company, he established Calcutta Madrasa in the year 1781. In the year 1781, Warren Hastings established Calcutta Madrasa in the year 1781. So again once I am repeating here, the later on each and everything education system of India was changed under the rule of British time by the 18th century. The Warren Hastings as the Governor General of British East India Company, so he had established Calcutta Madrasa in the year 1781, and the late he started to give facility for modern education system in India. And the later on Jonathan Duncan, so Jonathan Duncan had established Sanskrit College in Madrasa in the year 1792. Jonathan Duncan had established Sanskrit College in Banaras in the year 1792. So the real modern education system was started during of the Charles Grant. The real modern education, Charles Grant was the first person to start modern education system in India before these two incident. ಭಾರತದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡರ್ನ್ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಮೊದಲ ಬಾರಿಗೆ ಪ್ರತಿಪಾದಿಸಿದಂಥ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಯಾರು ಅಂದರೆ ಚಾರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಗ್ರಾಟ್. ಚಾರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಗ್ರಾಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಟು ಟಾಕ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ modern education system in India. So again once I am repeating here, Warren Hastings as the Governor General of British East India Company, he established Calcutta Madrasa, not Madras, Madrasa in the sense education center. So he established Calcutta Madrasa in the year 1781, and as well as Jonathan Duncan had established Sanskrit College in Banaras in the year 1792, and for the first time Charles Grant was the first person to talk about modern education system in India. And later on the real education system was started. One of the Governor General arrived to India. During his time the modern education system had been changed in India. It is none other than Lord William Bentinck. Lord William Bentinck came as the Governor General of India in the year 1828. The real education system was received by Lord William Bentinck when he came as the Governor General of India in the year 1828. During his time, during the Lord William Bentinck time, the modern education system was changed in India. So Bentinck appointed Lord Macaulay as the member of, Bentinck appointed Macaulay as the member of General Executive Committee. So Macaulay was appointed by Lord Bentinck as the General Executive Committee, and as well as he was also appointed as the chairpersons of the Committee on Education. So again once I am repeating here, Lord William Bentinck came as the Governor General of India in the year 1828. So during his time the Indian modern education system had been changed in India, so Bentinck appointed Lord Macaulay as the General Executive Committee, Governor General Executive Committee, and also Lord Macaulay was appointed for Education Committee, so chairperson of the Education Committee. ಲಾರ್ಡ್ ಮೆಕಾಲೆ ಯಾರಿಂದ ಅಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾನೆ? ಬೆನೆಟಿಕ್ ಇಂದ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಗವರ್ನರ್ ಜನರಲ್ ಕಮಿಟಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಅವನು ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ಕಮಿಟಿಗೆ ಚೇರ್ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾನೆ? ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಮೆಕಾಲೆ ವಾಸ್ ಅಪಾಯಿಂಟೆಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಚೇರ್ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕಮಿಟಿ ಆನ್ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್. ಅಂಡರ್ ದ ಲೀಡರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಲಾರ್ಡ್ ಮೆಕಾಲೆ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ surveyed on the basis of education system. He made a report on the basis of traditional system in India and as well as modern education system India. ಇವನು ಸರ್ವೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಲಾರ್ಡ್ ಮೆಕಾಲೆ, ಯಾವುದು ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಬೇಕು ಈ ಭಾರತಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಸರ್ವೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಯಾವುದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ? ಭಾರತದ ಸಾಂಪ್ರದಾಯಿಕ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣದ ಬಗ್ಗೆನಾ ಅಥವಾ ಮಾಡರ್ನ್ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆನಾ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಸರ್ವೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಯಾರು? ಲಾರ್ಡ್ ಮೆಕಾಲೆ. ಸೊ ಆಸ್ ಪರ್ ದ ಲಾರ್ಡ್ ಮೆಕಾಲೆ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್, most of the Indian people accepted Indian traditional system only. ಭಾರತೀಯರು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಲೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ಅದಾಗಿದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಬಟ್ ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಇನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ. Because one thing here, most of the British officer, their children were there in the India. Almost British officers ಅವ್ರ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಭಾರತದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಆದರೂ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾರತದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ನ ಇವ್ರು ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹೂ ವಾಸ್ ದ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಚೇರ್ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಕಮಿಟಿ? ಲಾರ್ಡ್ ಮೆಕಾಲೆ. ಆಸ್ ಪರ್ ದ ಲಾರ್ಡ್ ಮೆಕಾಲೆ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್, most of the Indian people accepted Indian traditional system, but although British had introduced English medium education system in India. So this is the concept. Next here, Lord Dalhousie. Who is he? Was one of the person introduced that policy we discussed in the previous lesson. But Lord Dalhousie was considered the real administrator of India. So he established 3 universities at Calcutta, Madras and as well as Mumbai. So Lord Dalhousie had established 3 universities at Calcutta, Madras and Mumbai as per the commission of Charles Hood Commission in the year 1854. So as per the commission, so Lord Dalhousie had established 3 universities at Calcutta, Mumbai and Madras in the year 1857. As per the commission of Charles Hood Commission in the year 1854. ಚಾರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ವುಡ್ ಕಮಿಷನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಆಧಾರದ ಮೇಲೆ ಭಾರತದಲ್ಲಿ ಲಾರ್ಡ್ ಡಲ್ಹೌಸಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ 3 ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿನ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ ಇನ್ ದ ಇಯರ್ 1857. ಸೊ ಲಾರ್ಡ್ ಡಲ್ಹೌಸಿ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಎಸ್ಟಾಬ್ಲಿಷ್ಡ್ 3 ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟೀಸ್ ಎಟ್ ಮದ್ರಾಸ್, ಕಲ್ಕತ್ತಾ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಸ್ ವೆಲ್ ಆಸ್ ಮುಂಬೈ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ the modern education system in India. And the next to move on, another topic, the impact of British education in India. Then what was the impact of British education in India? Of course, Indians could develop modernity, secularism, democratic attitudes by the modern education system in India. ಆ ಮಾಡರ್ನ್ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಇಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾರತದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ರೀತಿ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಭಾರತೀಯರಿಗೊಂದು ಡೆಮೋಕ್ರಸಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಸೈಂಟಿಫಿಕ್ ನಾಲೆಜ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ಮಾಡರ್ನಿಟಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ಈ ಥರ ಒಂದು ಇದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾರತೀಯರಿಗೆ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಐಡಿಯಾಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಕುಡ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಇನ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್, ಇನ್ ದ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ವಾಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಟು ರಿಸೀವ್ science education and as well as English medium education. By the modern education system in India, received so many concepts in the field of science and the modernity and democracy. Next, by the modern education system in India, a newspaper was started in India. So ನಮ್ಮ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಇಂದ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಪತ್ರಿಕೆಗಳು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಕೂಡ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಪಿರಿಯಾಡಿಕಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ and also received local literature and languages. They started to write literatures and languages by the modern education system in India. And as well as modern education system was given to lead for the freedom struggle. And as well as modern education system was given to lead for a new social and religious reformation movement in India. ಈ ಒಂದು ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಇಂದ ಭಾರತದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಧಾರ್ಮಿಕ ಚಳವಳಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. And the Indians, they started to know about world famous thinkers. ವಿಶ್ವದ ಪ್ರಸಿದ್ಧ ಥಿಂಕರ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅವರು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ದ ಥಿಂಕರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ J.S. Mill, Rousseau and Montesquieu. So Indians were started to know, they started to read about world famous thinkers. For example, J.S. Mill, Rousseau and Montesquieu. And as well as Indians could understand the rich traditions. ಭಾರತದ ಒಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಏನು ರಿಚ್ ಟ್ರೆಡಿಷನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡೋದು ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡರ್ನ್ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಬೈ ದಿಸ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಟುಡೇ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟೆಡ್ another topic from this lesson, and remaining topic we will study in the next session. Till then, keep watching video. Thank you and have a nice day.